You know, maybe if they gave Vince McMahon a Snicker, man, he would stop chasing the script.
Nah, he would never. He would never. He need pussy to stop chasing.
Ooh. You know, Mitch was a lot cooler when he was getting that 1999 pussy. 2000 pussy. He was kind of chill. He was like, all my ideas are just flowing through me. And you know what? I'll let you guys cook today. I got bigger things to do. I don't have to worry about Chopper's beard today because I'm getting laid. All I'm worried about is me. Yep. Once your dick goes limp, man, all you got left to live for is changing the script for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown.
So this is the thumbnail. I thought this was the coldest shit.
Looks pretty cold. They look like they're gonna fight to the death. What's up with these Raw drawings though? What are these?
I think that was specific. I think that was specific to the arena.
When the Georgia guy was like, "Let me help you out." Ha! We love you guys. Okay.
Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I am Lord Manny Hayes. He is
Marcus, the grand finale.
I don't think you hit that properly because the finale sounded way off.
Yeah. I didn't know how I was gonna do the finale. I wanted to give myself a full Japanese intro, which I think would be fully epic, but it doesn't work. It never works out.
I mean, the ring announcer at Forbidden Door for the New Japan guys is way cooler than Justin Roberts.
Oh, he is. He's dope. So when we were at the New Japan event, Manny, me, Ryan, and Eric could not see the guy, and I made the blatant mistake of accusing him of just sitting and recording. I was like, he's dope. He is amazing. And I was like, but he decided not to make the flight. And then then Ryan goes, there he is over there. And I was like, oh, he is here. I would have just did the recording. But he's so much better.
We're all about phoning it in here most times.
Oh, and introducing a new character to the show, Black Manny.
I am dark. I said this at work today. And I said this may be considered racist, but this was how I was raised. I don't like being this dark because now it looks like I work in the fields in Philippines.
Yep, this is what happens when you got a baseball man. You see what happens? But in the next show, I'm gonna say we're officially watching Manny After Dark as his baseball glow is completely gone. Manny, how was your baseball experience?
Do you know what? It was dull.
Come on, it's baseball. You can't accuse baseball of being dull. Baseball is defined by being dull.
It was so dull. It was a nice day out, but I mean, it was like, I'm bored. Like, it's not the same. It's not the same, Marcus. When I'm used to hitting 2,000 home runs in every single game I'm in. Not fair.
Wait. Manny, what was the score to your game? Huh? I mean, how many home runs were hitting your game?
None.
None? Oh, well. No. I'm sorry. I just think that, it's an experience, and you had no team to root for. It was the Cubs versus what? The Cardinals?
Hey!
Useless.
I will root for the Cubs if I've got no one else to root for. Henry Rowan, Chet Steadman. They're all fictional characters, but they play for the Cubs.
Cubs great. Ernie Banks, Henry Rowan Carter, Chet Steadman. That year they won the World Series. You know what I'm talking about. They pulled Henry out the stands and 90% of the season was over. He saved the franchise.
Yes.
They were going to move it to like Albuquerque or some shit. But are you ready to talk about Monday Night Raw instead of your?
Let's get Forbidden Door out of the way.
Oh, but it's forbidden.
Yeah, but we still talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Let's just only talk about the two matches that mattered.
Yes.
Because some people might try and go, oh, Jungle Boy turned heel and turned on Hook. No, nobody cares. And Marcus, Taz was so upset he could not continue with the rest of the broadcast.
This man has been not connected to his son in months. He doesn't know who his son is talking to. Who his son, because that's a surprise to me. Now his son gets turned on and he has to shovel and waddle his fat ass out of the arena. It wasn't like Jungle Boy beat the living shit out of him. It was Jungle Boy. He can't beat the living shit out of anybody. If Brock Lesnar would have turned on Hook, then I would have had concerns and I would have left. Okay? If Wardlow or Hobbs would have took him out, I would have been concerned. Those are big dudes. Miro attack. Hell, even less Archer. Somewhere around those ways. Hey, Jungle Boy got you. Get your ass up.
Yeah, so that happened. Not much else actually happened on this card. So Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay. Really good match. Completely different to the last one they had.
Well, it seemed like the last one it reversed. Like it was like instead of Kenny just whooping the shit out of Ospreay around the arena, it became Ospreay kind of whooping the shit out of Kenny, but Kenny hawking up at some point, getting his fighting spirit together. I mean, they just went at it. It looked like a fucking fight to the death.
Yeah, the thing is for me, I think the first one was a little bit more faster paced.
Yeah.
This one just two big heavyweights, but they ain't big heavyweights. They're they're like junior heavyweights, but they really went at it. It was a slower pace. They told somewhat of a story. Kenny no-selling the one-winged angel that.
That was epic! You ain't beating me all. Fuck you! Fuck you! You ain't beating me with my own move, and I was like, hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. He was driven by Petty at that last moment of his existence in life. He realized, no, you're not beating me with my own move. Fuck that. Fuck you. My only problem, the Callis stuff. I didn't need all that.
The Callis involvement kind of took away from it.
I didn't need any of that.
Many people were saying, oh, this might be the best match of the year. And I would agree with them. But if it came down to another match and I was like, I'm an ahhing about which one was better, this one would get bumped down because of the Callis involvement. Because it wasn't necessary.
This may be considered still a hot take. And I'm going to say my match of the year goes to Dijakovic, or Dijak now. He's back to being Dijak. And Dragunov. That's still my match of the year.
My match of the year? Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte, WrestleMania.
I mean, but considering that we do have two Will Ospreay and Omega matches so far this year, which are both competing for match of the year. Like
the first one easily wins, I think. The first one has to easily win.
Yeah. And I think on the was it the watch along we were talking about who's our midway match of the year? I think Kenny's deep in that discussion for just like these basically like 2 or 3 matches he's had this year. Singles matches. And then his 6-mans are fine. They're fine,
No, but the 6-mans are fine, but I feel like
Kenny and singles is a different beast.
The thing is, the problem with the trios he's had this year was because they were all against. Were they all against? They were all against.
For the most part, no. I think they had the Lucha Bros series, and then they had the Blackpool Combat Club stuff.
So like, I feel like I got bored of it because it just kept happening. So I would say his single stuff has been perfect, pretty much, and less of it. But his single stuff has been perfect this year.
But really epic match. And the reason I give a nod to the first one as being a better match is because of the Callis stuff. The Callis stuff was just in a way. Like, he got thrown out, came back, nothing happens. He's getting in the ring. There's security guys around. Like, it didn't add anything to it. The screwdriver really thing, like, if there was just the one screwdriver spot at the end, I think I would have been fine with it. But him just, like, coming back out and tripping legs and I don't know, just everything. It just seemed like a lot. It just seemed like
it really did. I 100% agree with you. But then we've got Daniel Bryan Brian Danielson.
Excuse me. Not with the final countdown. You don't disrespect that man, Manny. Not when he comes out to the final countdown.
and Okada for
nothing. Bragging rights.
Yeah, it was just like it was the main event, but I feel like I was tired out. I was tired out from watching. Like, I thought I would have been revived by that shitty Jericho match in between these two matches. Nope.
Oh, Ospreay and Omega took all the energy. And it's already, like the fourth hour of the show or whatever we're in. By the time you get to Danielson. Danielson gets hurt. So the match seems like it's probably cutting short. And it's just, it just ended up being, it was a fine match. But that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want to find
stuff missing. It had stuff that was missing.
Yeah, and the expectations. Maybe I shot too high. But it could have been just due to injury. It was a match that I was
they have to redo it. They have to redo it Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah, or whatever else is coming up. We got to run that back. Okada tapping out. It felt unsatisfying. It happened. I was like, that's it. Oh, but I saw that Brian did, and I already saw the internet because I watched it the day later that he was injured. But you see that the injury did like hinder stuff. Like he's like, we're done. We're gonna end here. Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah. So that Forbidden Door was okay for me. It wasn't superb.
Yeah. If you want a real hot take on it, it's not a must-see show for storylines or continuity or anything. Nothing actually is completed from any of this. Other than Kenny losing the U.S. title. Jungle Boy turned heel, but I could give two fucks about Jungle Boy. And everything else, no title changes. Nothing, kind of just everything can't continue the status quo.
Yeah. Well, I think you'll get a triple threat between Orange Cassidy, Zack Sabre Jr., and Shibata.
Wait, who's missing from the Fatal 4-Way they had?
Danny Garcia. Because obviously he took the pin.
Yeah. Well, this week on Dynamite, we hear from Orange Cassidy, so let's see what that's about.
Yeah,
he just says, tired. I'm tired. I'm so tired.
That should really open our show. You need to make that graphic for us.
I'm tired.
Photoshop us into that.
Oh man, are we the living, breathing Orange Cassidy that we just come up here, look like we can barely make it, and all of a sudden we're bouncing on the ropes with our hands in our pockets?
So yeah, let's get right into Raw. Raw kicks off with Dominic Mysterio coming out with Rhea Ripley. Dom tries to say "Welcome to Monday Night Raw," but gets booed. So Rhea takes over and says Cody's momentum has slowed down as of late, and Money in the Bank, Dom is going to end it. Cody comes out and says the line, which gets Dom heated.
Yeah,
I was going to say that.
I was trying to say that. Also to interject, I do enjoy the fact that Dom tried to say "Welcome to Raw." Rhea took the microphone to talk for him, and then they booed Rhea finally. And she's like, "You gonna boo me now?" Fuck you, Savannah Jordan. Fuck you.
Rhea says Cody can try and bully her Dom as much as he likes, but he is a very dangerous man. Dom tries to speak again, but can't. So Rhea says it for him. At Money in the Bank, he will show Cody exactly how dangerous he is. Cody quotes a children's book to Dom because he's a scared little boy.
Wait a minute! Don't you dare say he calls a children's book. It's a Cat in the Hat, Manny. It's a Cat in the Hat. That is in the Literature Hall of Fame. That's right.
Cody says Dom's cheap shots have proven to be effective, dangerous, and dirty, but at Money in the Bank, he's stepping into a different body of water. He wants him to show him something. He wants to find out if he's half the man his father is, or if he's just Mammy's little boy.
Oh, show started off hot. The show started off hot. The crowd was electric in the beginning.
Cody Town.
Yeah.
Cody Town.
It's Cody Town, the Dom Pop booze and all that. And then the whole I felt like you have that video of them blowing the roof off of Cody's wall. I felt like Georgia hit that wall harder than anybody's ever hit that wall. They went hard. Like, wow, they committed.
Are you sure? Because I feel like Puerto Rico did quite a good job.
Puerto Rico did a great job, but I feel like Savannah, Georgia got
him. We get our opening match with Shinsuke Nakamura versus Ricochet. I'm going to say this. Bronson's fat ass should have minded his own damn business because he got kicked multiple times and then thrown out from ringside.
I enjoyed the tag team moves of Ricochet and Shinsuke.
It wasn't even tag team moves, Marcus. It was like you know those like fight scenes where you're doing other shit, but you still managed to get the thing you were the other thing.
Well, Ricochet throws kicks, Shinsuke catches, throws it up to Bronson Reed, who catches his foot, he kicks him, and then his tangent dives and slides, and then Bronson tries to get to the ring, the ref does his fucking job and say, get out of here, you have no reason to be out here, and Bronson had a good argument saying, they attacked me, I wasn't doing anything, I was there applauding their efforts, I did nothing. Justice for Bronson Reed. He should not have been ejected from ringside.
His fat ass shouldn't have got involved. Why did he stand up? He stood up. He stood up and got himself involved.
A fat man can't get circulation in his leg, Manny. A fat man can't get circulation.
No, there's a difference, Marcus. A fat man can do that, but he stood up with intent.
No. He was applauding.
Nah, he stood up for evil. He stood up for evil, Marcus.
You're saying that because he was a black man wearing all black. And I know he ain't black. I know he's from Australia. And he's just Samoan descent or whatever. But I don't care. He did nothing wrong. Shinsuke Nakamura and Ricochet got to sit their ass at ringside and actually physically get involved and cause DQs and stuff. Bronson Reed's out there doing a simple applause and gesture because they have interfered and sat down in his matches. How dare they act like this? How dare they?
Ricochet wins with the shooting star press. It actually wasn't that bad of a little match. Ricochet I don't think it's resolved anything.
Yeah. Nothing's resolved. I still think he's coming out Money in the Bank and attacking those two. Revenge, Manny. Cold-hearted revenge.
Again, I can feel he's gonna help Logan Paul win that briefcase.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I'm 100% for that. And are we now ready to declare that Ricochet is the Orange Cassidy of Monday Night Raw of WWE and all his wins and his matches? He's there every week. He's there every week.
Yeah, but Ricochet don't annoy me.
Yeah, but he wins. And he's out there every week. Also, and he's having competitive matches. Orange Cassidy matches have been solid. They've been good.
Orange Cassidy matches are better than Ricochet's at this moment in time.
Yeah. That's not. Yeah, you're right.
Matt Riddle, he's challenging Gunther for the IC title at Money in the Bank. Saxon asks him, "Is that a good idea, Matt?" he claims he.
What are we doing this for, Saxon? What are we doing this for? Is that a good idea to fight for a championship? Fuck you.
He claims when he gets him one-on-one, he's gonna smash him before Ludwig interrupts him, tells him how dare he challenge the ring general. Last week he got exactly what he deserved for what he did to Giovanni. Ludwig asks him what makes him believe believe him and his amateur skills got what it takes to compete for the Intercontinental title. Riddle says, "Well, my amateur skills beat you last week."
Yeah.
He's like, "That will never happen again." And then Riddle until Gunther's big boot just comes into frame. You don't see Gunther, you just see a foot.
Yeah, I see a foot and it gets him and I go, "Oh, well, he's dead."
I feel like it was one solid move as well. It was solid action. It was big boot and then stomp on the ankle.
Yeah.
And then accept the challenge.
Hey, son. Well, did he accept it right here or was it later? I think it was later.
No, he accepted it right there. Right there. He accepted
it. Okay. Oh, no, yeah. That was the other match with Sami Zayn. He accepted later.
Yeah. Ronda Rousey versus...
he's really nice.
Yeah.
He's accepted all these matches.
He's an evil man, but he's a fighting champion.
Yes, I accept. He want to fight? Yeah, I accept that too. Not title.
Ronda Rousey versus Raquel Rodriguez. Baszler has a small assist to move Rousey out of the way, and then Liv Morgan just pounces.
Yeah,
like
flies through the air.
A jumping koala bear coming at you.
Oh, yeah, and her fur coat and everything that she was wearing. Shayna got the business.
Shayna got the business,
but it didn't help. It didn't help.
It didn't help because Ronda still win.
Yeah, but a very nice pin. You know, that was a really good pin by Ronda. I don't know what
it looked like an armbar. It looked like you go for the armbar, then she just turned it into a pin.
I was like, oh, I can put my leg here. He was really playing Twister overkill at this point, which tells me they have no chance of winning.
Did you think they had a chance?
Supposed to believe it somehow, you know.
Then we get a very cool Finn Balor video package. Finn says, "You want the guy that beat you 7 years ago? That guy's gone. He's dead. This guy is much worse.
He's in his 40s. He's angry."
What was it you said, Seth? I got better while you got bitter. Let's analyze that, Seth. With the injury Seth inflicted at him at SummerSlam, I still beat you. When I had to give up the title 22 hours later. But the problem occurred after he gave up that title. At his lowest moment, Seth came out and laughed in his face.
Long-term storytelling.
Rubbing salt in the open wound.
I remember this happening.
I don't remember it happening.
I feel like that was doctored. They doctored some footage. I'm sure it happened, but when they showed that footage, I went, "Oh shit!" We went back.
And it's something he'll never forget. He didn't get bitter. Seth made him bitter. That bitterness is all he has now. While Seth has it all. None of that matters to him, though. All that matters is vengeance and the World Heavyweight title. He's been talking to Dijak too much.
Yeah. Justice. I mean, when he said he had it all, he was talking about the title, Manny, and I like to dig deeper. He got Becky. He got the Irish girl that Finn's always wanted. You put a baby in the girl I wanted. How dare you?
But then Seth comes out himself wearing ridiculous shoes.
And you're gonna just ignore the velvet jumpsuit he was wearing.
I can deal with the velvet jumpsuit. What he was essentially wearing was train sneakers that you can put your foot in from either side. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds?
Yes, because Manny, your description is not. How dare you jump on Darby Allin for shoes? And Seth can go out there and do whatever the hell he wants to do because you like singing this song, people. It's not right.
Melo's in the audience. He thanks him for having his back at NXT and wishes him luck against bum-ass Corbin. Huh?
Seth's one black friend. I'm just like saying that's not. His Brody to his Iron Man.
He got his answer to the question which Finn Balor is turning up at Money in the Bank, and last week Finn showed him by jumping him 3 times and tried to turn his ribs into dust.
I don't know if that's scientifically possible, but let's go with dust.
Seth says he's still standing and suggests Finn comes out and finishes the job. Seth gives him props as he's the smartest and dangerous he's ever been and surrounds himself with the right people. But he has tricked himself into believing it is his destiny to take everything away from him. Everything he took from him 7 years ago. Seth says he isn't 100% and he's going into Money in the Bank, but the best version of Finn Balor is not as good as the best version of Seth freaking Rollins. Balor tries to attack with a chair, but Seth evades. But Finn eventually gets the better of him, goes for another chair, and then Melo takes a chair from him.
Good to have Melo's being there. We was Trick. Trick didn't want to make the flight. I ain't going to Georgia.
We get Tommaso Ciampa versus The Miz. Ciampa says The Miz never checked in on him and made him realize why the hell is he playing second fiddle to The Miz? Why is he wearing a stupid green vest? He will make his own opportunities now.
Oh, that makes sense. And you know what also made sense? The Miz going, fuck this dude. I'm not having this match. I've lost like 20 straight weeks in a row. I'm going to just beat his ass before he gets in the ring. How dare you come back with your fancy entrance and your jacket? I'm going to whoop that ass. And the Miz proceeds to beat his ass and the match never starts because the Miz had no intention of ever wrestling tonight. You know how I knew the Miz had no intention of wrestling tonight, Betty? He didn't have his robe or his little bandana or his sunglasses. Miz had no intention of wrestling this week.
We go to the back where Dom demands a match from Adam Pearce after Cody embarrassed him. He wants someone of his caliber, someone strong, someone big. The real whispers in his ear. He's like, we'll let you know who afterwards. Dominic's going against Akira Tozawa.
Yes. And you know what? Tozawa gave him a run for the money. A run for the money. And it was a good Tozawa showing. You know, it was like 2 minutes. 5 minutes, but Tozawa got all his shit in. He dove on him. Well, dangerous shots. He died. Back first, gotta die. Oh, but Rhea.
Yeah, was it as dangerous as Sam Smith's? Hey yo!
Hey yo! Rhea goes after Tozawa's one weakness, white women, as he was chasing Dana Brooke and Tamina off of the 24/7 title. And then
yeah, but his weakness is Tamina, not Dana Brooke.
Yeah, I got it mixed. It wasn't Dana Brooke, it was Tamina. When I was saying it, I realized, no, he married Tamina. But then he realized she's just mean. And she's friends with CM Punk.
Marcus, then the best bit happened on Raw.
Okay.
Oh, did I delete the image? I deleted the image. The gods haven't spoken to Sarah Logan in weeks, Marcus.
I want to say, man, this gets a strike.
No!
Yes,
Marcus,
it gets a strike.
No, it was the funniest thing because it's just like we have been told for weeks that Valhalla is from the gods. She gets what? Strategies from the gods.
Yes.
Because they keep losing, the gods are like, no, we're closing the door on this now.
But they won last week, Manny. They won last week.
So
I enjoy this stupid ass storyline, but I'm giving it. You want to know why I gave it a strike?
Why?
This is Miro's gimmick, damn it.
And Miro does it better.
Yeah, you can't steal Miro's gimmick. I'm sorry, Miss Valhalla, Miss Stang you can't do this.
They must
inflict cowards.
They must inflict violence on the Alpha Academy, and then they will hear from the gods again.
They won last week. The gods are not talking to you. Just in general.
And then
Maxine, they won.
And then Maxine is in the back talking shit.
Yes.
Every time she's come across Valhalla, she's destroyed her. Destroyed is a very strong word.
No, he was destroyed with the arm drag, Manny. That arm drag was a destruction. That was the end of Valhalla. That's when the god said, I'm not talking to you no more. You can't defend the arm drag. You had her. That's Maxine.
And then we get the women's ladder match summit. I mean, this goes exactly how you expected it.
No,
I
didn't,
Manny.
This is a second strike on the show. Second strike.
Why? What have you got against this?
What do you mean what I got against it, Manny? We got all these women in the ring. All of them have microphones. None of them sitting on top of a ladder. That's what I wanted. I wanted the ladder match summit where they're all on their individual ladders. They're all sitting on top. And they're all having a good go.
Well, because we've still got SmackDown to happen for that to happen.
You know the men are going to do it. You know the men are going to do it. I want the summit. You know how I want these summits. I need everybody sitting on a ladder talking about the money in the bank.
Yeah, nothing else really happened. They all talk their shit except Becky, who struck.
Yeah, just like I had enough of this. She was wearing basically the exact same outfit Seth was wearing, but she cut off all her stomach and stuff. I was like, this is opposite outfit. They both said we're wearing tracksuits.
Hers was actually an Adidas tracksuit. Seth's was like some 2-star thing
Wait a
that was
minute.
made.
Hold on, man. You can't go any further. What outfit?
Adidas.
Is that what they call Adidas
Yes.
in London? Adidas?
Yes.
Since when?
Things are pronounced differently in places, Marcus.
Oh my God, Adidas? It's Adidas, damn it! I'm not standing for this.
And if anything, it's German, so it could be pronounced even worse in deeper parts of Europe.
Well, yeah. That's also true. Adidas. I was like, wait, what did she wear?
Also, I actually gave Becky Lynch a strike.
Oh,
You can't do this around me. You can't wear two brands like that. You just can't.
Oh yeah, you can't.
You're wearing Jordans and then that. I was like, nope.
No.
Can't do that around me.
Nope. Yeah, that's disrespectful. You're right.
But the disrespect continued, Marcus, because Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch bumps into Rhea Ripley backstage, as you just saw in the image. She tells Rhea Ripley tells her she better hope that she doesn't win that Money in the Bank briefcase. If she cashes in on her, it'll be the last thing she ever does in WWE. Becky said, "Well, when I was champion, her title was defended in every town in the main event. But you have become a main event side piece."
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't need that title. That title needs me. But I want to win that briefcase just to watch you squirm.
Well, the people who are talking to Rhea, whether it's Raquel or Becky, all sound like nice opponents. Can we give Rhea an opponent other than old ass Natty talking about I want my match?
Yeah, speaking of Natty, she has been mentally broken.
How is you always mentally breaking down, Natty? You could have mentally broken in the past 20 years I've known you.
She doesn't know who she is, but she wants a women's title match next week. You keep losing. How are you making demands, Natty?
Well, in Natty's defense, Manny, I 100% agree with you. But in her defense, she never got that match called back when she got attacked by Rhea. That match never started. Rhea missed her, and she never actually got that match. Natty should get this match. But fuck that. Get out of here, Natty.
Then we get Gunther versus Sami Zayn. First off in the night, Ludwig tells the ring general the IC title match has been made official. And then they are interrupted by Kevin and Sammy. I was like, Kemi? Who's Kemi?
Kimmy and Sammy sounds like a Disney show.
Which Ludwig did not like being interrupted, but Sammy and Kevin were like, ha, ha, ha. You don't like it much either. Ha, ha.
I enjoy that. You don't like being interrupted. Well, no one like you guys do this every week. You've been doing this every week.
But Kevin had no idea why he was there.
No, why are we interrupting me?
So we had to explain to him, we don't like what you did to Riddle's ankle. Oh yeah, we don't like what you did to Riddle's ankle.
I legit believe Kevin Owens forgot why they were there, to be honest. I don't know why we are actually here. So out of revenge, Sammy fights Gunther in a match.
Yeah, the match was okay. I mean, it wasn't that good. I felt like it was pushed for time. There was multitudes of interference all over the place.
Yeah,
a returning Giovanni Vinci on crutches.
Yeah. I'm just happy to know he's alive.
It's just like, there's Baldy.
Yeah. This match seemed like it was definitely a TV match.
Yeah.
Like, they could go out there and deliver the quote-unquote banger of a match, but they chose TV. This is TV. This is just the kill time. We're the third hour, y'all.
And then Gunther and the rest of Imperium are about to beat up Sammy and Kevin with the numbers game till a crippled Matt Riddle makes a save.
Glad he was able to hobble his ass out there to save the day.
Yeah. Then we get a very good Raw match. Finn Balor versus Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo loses, but I think him and Bron Breakker losing to Seth and Finn in the last week I think is gonna put them. I think it's gonna do them wonders.
Yeah, but I
they
don't
both
like
came off looking good.
It came off looking good, but I have a problem with it.
What's the problem?
I wouldn't have had a problem with it in any other time or any other week. Not the day before you have a title match you can't lose. I'm just saying it doesn't. Like, what's going to make me tune in to watch you fight Baron Corbin, who I go sleepy by when I see Baron Corbin anyway. I'm just saying I don't mind Corbin as much, but I'm just saying as the wrestling fan go like, I don't give a fuck about Corbin, and now I gotta watch him fight this guy that just lost to Finn Balor. Nah, I can skip this match. That's how I think this came off.
Well, I would say the exact same thing. Right. I would say the exact same thing of what I had to endure on Forbidden Door. I watched Tanahashi get put to the limit by Swerve Scott on Collision to be dragged essentially in a match with MJF for the AEW World Heavyweight title.
Yeah. I disagree with people having matches the day before they have title matches because it always goes like, oh, fuck, they're worn out. The other guy, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. And I didn't like it. I think that this could have used Baron Corbin interference, but I'm assuming Baron Corbin does not want to fly out tonight to Georgia or whatever the hell he's at. Like, I'm not doing this.
Do you know what? Even Carmelo's backstage interview, he seemed right at home on Raw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, I was like, oh, he fit.
He fit right at home. Which I have there's a part of me thinking Corbin could win this.
Yeah, once he got that promo and it was like his debut of Monday Night Raw, and they built up his debut. Is he here? Is he here? Yeah. I felt like he was here. Like he seemed very fucking comfortable, and I was like, fuck, that promo was really good. It was not like dynamic. He wasn't yelling or anything. It was a basic ass promo, but the delivery had intent that this guy belongs here.
Yeah, he belongs there. I mean, the argument for Corbin, he could be a good heel champion down there because nobody really likes him in the first place.
Yeah.
And if he held the title for like 6 months, how annoyed would you be? Because you'd want to see him lose every time he had it.
Ready. I hate to bring this up. He would be Mandy all over again.
Yeah. And then we'd start liking him.
Yeah, yes. And when you go like, they're getting better. They're growing on me. Because Mandy won that title. You were like, every pay-per-view or every big event, she's losing. But then she started having good matches. And you go like, what the hell? And then she disappeared.
Mandy don't lose. Like, you think she lost. But in reality, like in life, she's still winning.
Yeah, she's making millions of dollars doing very minimal work. Very minimal work.
We got another debut, Marcus. Pharaoh the Dog makes his Raw debut on.
I'm glad this debut went better than his Dynamite debut, where Cody decided to shoot fireworks in his face. I'm assuming that dog is finding out of therapy. Thanks, Cody. Can't go back this time.
Imagine cutting a promo whilst petting your dog.
Yeah. Oh no. I know. Even whoever walked, I forgot. Was it Kathy Kelly?
Kathy Kelly waved goodbye.
Yeah.
Kathy Kelly waved goodbye to the dog too.
Yeah. And it was like, I know you're really busy right now, Cody. You got a lot of your... And I was like, you interrupted Pharaoh the Dog moment. He's just back there rubbing his dog. Pharaoh the Dog, greatest wrestling dog of all time, right?
It's better than the British Bulldog dog.
Better than British Bulldog, better than Prince Prisley, who was
I don't know. No, actually, not. Do you know what? Not better than Fifi.
That dog had an impact of the week.
It's not better than Fifi.
Ooh, Fifi. I forget about Fifi. Ooh.
Or Tori Rawson's dog.
That dog didn't even have a name. She just carried that dog around next to her titties all the time. That dog had a good life. That dog realized at the end of the day, This is a good fucking life.
I got a good fucking gig here.
Yeah, this is good. Don't you ruin it for me. You're just yelling at me. Get out of here. But you also have Larry, who was back in about to brawl out.
Nah, that dog is terrified these days. That dog has PTSD. It's not even allowed to talk the truth when it meets other dogs.
That dog, he's the only dog with an NDA. Like, why? Larry has to sign this punk. This is bullshit. He was practically injured. And thank God for Kenny Omega for being in there. You're not allowed to be around him or say his name, punk. This is ridiculous.
And then we get the main event, which was Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest. Which was all right. Huh?
I just know about Larry. That dog sees some shit, man. He's the only one that knows what really happened at Brawl Out.
Does he though, Marcus? Does he? Because if he was rescued by Kenny Omega, he's missed some of it.
Well, Kenny got bit for touching him.
You would think the dog would be the one that bites. No, Ace Steel was the one that bit.
The dog was like, people, can we show some decorum, please? Can we show some decorum? Anyway, Priest and Cody for the battle of who can do the crossroads.
That's what it was.
Yeah, Priest has lost his finisher because of Cody. And now this one, we settled a feud tonight.
I thought his finish now is the Razor's Edge anyway.
Yeah, now it's the Razor's Edge, but it was Crossroads before then. Before Cody came back.
It didn't actually look right with him anyway because he was too tall.
Yeah. I like the Razor's Edge. I like that it's just back in the or the Celtic Cross, as Sheamus would call it. It's back into the finish and move category.
Yeah, it was an all right match. Dom gets a cheap shot at the end once again.
Yes. Again, cheap shot. Cody admitted that these cheap shots are getting to his head.
I would have never admitted to that.
You know, I can't do that about this fucking dirt. And when did he start being known as Dirty Dom?
Today. I think it was that episode of Raw.
Like, everybody was calling him Dirty Dom. And I was like, when did this start?
The thing is, when you get called dirty, you normally think of something else. Like sleazy and all that stuff. He ain't doing any of that stuff.
His hands are grimy. He ain't really cheating as much. Everybody cheats around him. But I can't wait to see him get the win at Money in the Bank, man. And I know you're gonna be there live to watch Dirty Dom pick up a win on Cody Rhodes. Because Brock Lesnar is gonna come out and beat the living shit out of Cody.
Because look at his face!
Look at my face! Look at my face! On the best of, Manny, by the way. Great job on the best of. Check it out. It's out. It came out last Friday. Another great job.
I've never heard you sound so terrified about talking about Brock Lesnar touching your balls.
What am I going to do? Exactly. What are you going to do? Look at my face. The whole thing. I think that's the part that, you know, you forget things that are said. That just made me laugh. From the fucking the boo-boo out of me to the grabbing my balls and to all that stuff. Look at my face. I yelling.
No, when it was initially Eric who said that it's because of us that we would lose subscribers or something along those lines.
Yeah.
But then it needed to be reminded of stuff he said prior to being live.
Yeah.
Like he's some saint. He's disgusting like the both of us.
There's no saints on this channel. Nobody on this channel is going to make it to heaven. I can't remember what movie that speech is in. I'm just going to say The Expendables. That's probably John Wick.
This episode of Raw wasn't that bad, Marcus.
No, it was a good episode of Raw, and if Vince
I wouldn't say good. I wouldn't say good.
I enjoyed it. I gave it good.
It moved things along, I would say. It was kind of just there for me. Nothing stood out. I think it was also missing like another women's match at least. Like it was only one.
Yeah. But they got the summit, Manny. They got the summit.
The summit was rubbish.
Yeah, the summit was rubbish. You didn't. I mean, we thank Trish. There's only so many times we can thank Trish or hear Bailey talk, and Io give her side eye. Fucking bitch. That's what Io's eyes translate to me. Fucking bitch. I can't believe she's saying this shit.
Yeah, there was no match on here that really stood out outside of Balor and Carmelo Hayes.
You sleeping on Tozawa and Dom. I enjoyed that one.
You only did that because you got the dive, Marcus. You would have
Yeah. I only care about the dives. But I thought the show, maybe not phenomenal in the wrestling or anything, but I thought storyline wise it did a good job, and I didn't feel like the show had any lows. Like I didn't feel like there was a point of the show. Yeah, you may not have liked the summit, but I feel like it had a purpose. There was nothing that was like, what are we doing here?
No, that's what I mean. It wasn't bad. Like even if Vince made changes, which I don't know if he did, other than allegedly Cultaholic are trying to claim that Tommaso Ciampa's beard is now being dyed, is Vince's fault.
Yeah, well, his beard looked like shit for months on NXT in the black and gold era, and then when he came up, it looked like shit, and then he trimmed it up, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
When did he get his name back?
What? Oh, he got it back. I think when Triple H took power, and then right before he got injury, he got the Tommaso back.
When did he get your name back?
I was more question today. When were you from, Milwaukee? I don't even remember this part. I don't know why. Dude, I thought you were from Long Beach.
That's this episode of Raw.
Could be beat. Raw could be beat for the first time in a while. Raw could be beat. NXT might be the show to beat it.
Gold Rush, I think, will beat it tonight because there's multiple tag team title matches on that. I mean, title matches in general.
Multiple tag team title matches. Jesus, so rough night for Gallus.
I mean, I don't know where Joe Coffey is at the moment.
Yeah, he was inducted. We haven't had a parking lot kidnapping since Legardo left. Now the Italian mafia is attacking people. Checks and balances, people.
There's a lot of loose ends that need to be tied here.
Yeah, and tonight, Manny, Raw Underground. If there's anything, I don't know how you beat the show if it has Raw Underground. All you gotta do is stand almost in front of that door, and already that's my show of the week.
Well, the interaction of them last week.
Yes.
DJ Tatanka with his DJ set out.
Just vibing. And then here comes Gable Stevenson from the Shadow Place or the Shadow Realm. Like, I know something about David Kemp. You bastard.
I like how he gets to keep his name, Gable Stevenson, but Damon Kemp has to change his name.
Well, one, you tell David Kemp to win something. You win an Olympic gold medal, and you can keep your goddamn name. Okay? That's all I
think he's got to come. I think they should be on the main roster with Brock.
Oh yeah, yeah, why not?
Team
Lesnar, basically reminiscent of Team Angle, where they can do all the work. But we don't know what Stevenson can do. We don't. Brock's not gonna be there half the time, and David Kemp can't hold it all down himself. Man.
Yeah, he can.
He can't.
David Kemp's the guy.
He's a little petty man. He's not the guy.
Little petty men have gone very far in wrestling.
Oh yeah, Sean would be one of them. Back when Adam Cole used to be petty, and little, he's still little. Now he's sickly.
Turn up to work.
He's sickly. He's sickly. Adam Cole. I can't go to work today, Mommy. I am not your mother. I'm Britt Baker, DMD. You're white.
Do you think he called up Tony Khan like Zoolander when he came out when he was talking to his father? I think I got the black lung. Pathetic.
That's exactly what I had.
Pathetic.
Well, Adam Cole saved us all a benefit by just getting that match that didn't really need to be on the card anyway.
Yeah.
Like they already had 10. We could cut 4 of those matches out. It's not like anything really happened.
Do you know what? It didn't. When I was watching it, I did take a break around the 2 hour mark.
Oh, so you watched it
But that's
SmackDown episode of SmackDown. It was like, I'm out.
Yeah, but that's the benefit of not watching a pay-per-view live.
Yeah. I can imagine you doing a watch along, Manny, and just being like, ah, here comes fucking Naito and Sting. Ah!
No, but that's what
finish the story.
You don't notice it, but it also happens when you're on the watch alongs. When you're not on the watch along, like Wes and me will both complain that the show has gone on for too long.
It is.
Because it's SummerSlam. SummerSlam was the first one we did when you and Eric weren't there.
Yeah.
I think SummerSlam 2021. Or maybe it was 22. Maybe 21.
Probably 22. I don't know if 21 actually had a SummerSlam with people in attendance. Don't know. That was post-COVID.
Oh yeah.
That might be what you call
it? Which one were you? You were at SummerSlam.
I think the one in Vegas.
Yeah.
That was 20.
That was last year.
That was last year? No. Money in the Bank was last year.
Okay. Yeah, it was just really like
whatever.
It was really long. And then Wes just kept threatening to leave me. So I was like, I can do this on my own, you know.
I'm a solo act. I'm a solo performer. But yeah, I just think all entertainment needs to just be like, yo, let's shorten this shit. Like a lot, especially movies. I don't understand why movies are all like 3 hours now. Cut that shit.
Oh yeah, I've got John Wick 4 ready to play, but like I just can't. I don't have the time to put in to watch all of that.
Well, you can watch that with the stages, Manny. You can watch that with the stages. Because it's just one action scene to the next action scene. All amazing. All different, too. It's like watching a wrestling show, to be honest.
But Indiana Jones comes out this week.
Yep.
And I really want to watch that. But
yep.
I might not have time to do
it. I'm watching it. I have to see. I got to see Dr. Jones and his quest for, I guess, a Dial of Destiny. I don't know what he's actually looking for, to be honest. I need him to find it. I need him to find it and not get it. This could be the last time I see Harrison Ford in theaters, damn it.
Do you know there's a TV show on Apple TV called Shrinking?
Yeah.
That's got Harrison Ford in it.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad a show.
Really? I haven't watched it.
It's not bad of a show.
I also haven't watched his Yellowstone prequel either. Apparently he's doing TV these days. But I don't watch Yellowstone at all. That's what I like to Eric about. Never seen a minute of Yellowstone.
Why would you? I can't watch that anyway. Cowboy stuff doesn't really interest me as much.
I just felt like it just made me something racist, but I feel like it was white people business. Like I feel like this is not a show for me. Like I'll put it on and be like, this is not the lifestyle I want to see. This isn't how I live. I don't care. I like westerns for the most part. Like give me a good old fashioned western, but I just never. I looked at Yellowstone and I was like, just don't feel like this appeals to me. I feel like
westerns isn't like a realm that I need to delve into.
Huh?
Western just isn't for me.
Well, you know, you guys didn't have the good old cowboy days.
Yeah, we had
Jack the Whipper or something.
We had the smoky, foggy days, which you think still exist.
Come on, man! People just out there making bread and blacksmiths on the streets. Making swords? That's still going on, right?
The one time you come to England and you don't see this, you're going to be utterly disappointed.
No, I expect to see someone. I expect someone to call me Governor. Hey, Governor, would you like the paper? This is stupid. This isn't what I wanted. Call me Governor. Come on, Governor.
And where's the racism? Like, I want it to be racially abused.
This is ridiculous. The Queen's not even here anymore, and I'm here. I show up with the King. I don't want to see Prince Charles. I'm still calling him Prince Charles. You're still a prince to me. It's full disappointment. Me trying to use a phone booth. Man, give me a phone booth quick.
You don't want to ever go in. To be honest, being someone that lives in London, if I was to ever tell someone that wants to come to England and get the experience, don't ever go in them. If they're still around, don't go in them.
What's any phone booth you wouldn't go near them? They're terrible.
They're basically
booths-
toilets. They're basically
Yeah.
public toilets these days.
Yeah, that's what ours were. They're nothing. They're for you to either turn to Superman, which also means smoke crack.
Who are you ringing in a phone booth anyway these days? Like who? I don't remember any phone number.
Well, I still use 1-800-COLLECT. Or 10-10-321 to order my Stacker 2 packages. I didn't receive my Stacker 2 package this week. I don't know, but I say bring back the phone booths.
Please don't.
Couldn't even explain fucking Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. These days. So what are they in? It's a phone booth. People used to make phone calls and travel in time. No, that's just funny.
You can't explain many things to children back then.
Well, why didn't they just use the internet? You fool! Bill and Ted didn't have the internet. They had to go back in time to get this research.
Imagine doing actual research these days that actually requires you to
Go to the library.
Requires you to actually physically find stuff.
Yeah. Let me go to the library and go to this encyclopedia.
Who drew a penis in this encyclopedia?
Someone drew a penis in there. You did that, sir. Oh, you're right. You got me.
You did that.
You got me.
You did that when you were 12 years old.
Yeah, you know how many pieces you drew in these books? Every single one. Every single one.
And you just did that one 20 minutes ago.
Yes, you're back. We know.
The penis bandit's back. Please tell me you've watched American Vandal on Netflix.
Yes, Manny, we had this discussion. It's the greatest show of all time. I hate that it was canceled. Both seasons.
Oh.
Drawing dicks on cars. It's what's the shit gate one?
The shit one, but he just made people have diarrhea.
The shitning? When did the shitning or something?
The shitning.
Yeah.
Oh,
the show was too good.
Yeah. Well, that is today's show. Like the video, subscribe. I'm sure Marcus and Jamal will talk further details about Forbidden Door if they haven't got anything else to talk about tomorrow.
We're going to talk about Forbidden Door tomorrow. We're going to get to the nitty-gritty. We're going to get to the nitty-gritty.
Nothing else happened.
Yeah. Well, it's hard for anything else to happen when AEW had every wrestler in the world on their show. Any importance. It was like, oh, we're all here. But, yeah, so Forbidden Door full coverage where I will actually watch the entire show and give my full analysis instead of just the two matches I cared about.
Which will be, it's terrible.
It's Sting!
Actually, I want you to watch the turn from Jungle Boy.
I'm going to see it. I'm going to watch it, man.
And then watch what plays out afterwards when Taz is so upset and they have to explain that Taz has walked off. It's the funniest thing to me. Because the turn means nothing to me because it's Jungle Boy.
Yeah. Like all this babyface building with him and Christian is all out the window. Is he just going to go join? Like him and Luchasaurus can be cool again. They're all heels.
Christian Cage was right.
Yeah. Like, yeah, my dad was nobody. And I don't want to end up that way. Joining the dinosaur.
But yeah, they'll be back. They'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back Thursday.
So if anybody want to update, go ahead.
Watch along on Saturday.
For what?
You're doing Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. I was like, man, I'm not doing another collision watch along. Kiss my ass.
You know those are fun. You know that's fun.
It is fun, but I'm not doing it anymore. By the way, Collision's ratings dropped dramatically this week. which was expected.
Whoopity-doo!
Yep. In a whoopity-doo, in a whoopity-doo call of the week.
Movie watch along we could do, but I ain't got time on Friday.
Nah. We good. I don't either. I plan on watching Indiana Jones Friday, Manny.
Oh yeah, I don't know
Dr.
when we
Jones.
can record. I don't know when we can record that thing though.
What thing?
You know, the new shoot where we.
I doubt that's ever coming back.
I mean, we could do it live on a Sunday.
Yeah. What's a Sunday? What if I want to do brunch and have mimosas and hang out with the girls?
First of all, you would never do that. You would never do that. And if you did, I think we would never hear the end of it.
Yeah, and I have work. Yeah, Marty's got shit face with the girls for brunch and then went to work. Fucking beard was braided.
His nails painted.
His nails, man. It was a great day.
Rocking around with these big earrings these days. Going around going, yas, queen.
Yeah. Telling us all the gossip. And let me tell you, Manny, what Trisha said about Dolores. I'm just making these names up. Trisha and Dolores. Trisha and Dolores.
Oh, Trisha.
Trisha and Dolores. Let me tell you what they were up to. And she expect me to apologize? Honey. Not today.
Well, we found new stuff to add to the best of now. I feel like that's how you should sign off ETE now.
Not
goodbye.
Well, that's how Scorpio Sky is in segments.
Yeah, but Scorpio Sky is not on TV. I got live for 2 weeks. I got live for 2 weeks. Marcus, he had a cameo. That's not being on TV. That's a cameo.
I need the Velveteen Dream to release a shoot interview going like this. Hey, you stole my shit. That was mine.
But yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Like the video, subscribe. We out.
For Lacey Evans.
Peace. No, for Charlotte.
For Asuka.